I'm Caroline Rudderman, and we are here to do some Reiki for the forest. So usually, sometimes my hands are up, but sometimes my hands are down, just kind of on my knees, with the palms facing the sky, just being supported. And right now, I am starting to send Reiki to the trees. And how is this helping you, you might ask? Please just allow yourself to sit back and receive the same energy that I am offering the tree friends. On my newsletter, on my blog, I write a lot about messages that I receive from trees and how I connect with them. So this is always an opportunity to just feel the practice with me. So this is a great session if you just want to lay down. Maybe you're outside taking a little siesta in the grass. Maybe you're on the couch, whatever is fine. But I'm bringing the energy of the forest to you. And sending some Reiki to the trees as well. Yeah, this is just let yourself soak it up. You know, when you visit a friend's house and they create, like, they've already made soup and they put it in the bowl and they put it down on the table in front of you and they give you a glass of water and a napkin and a spoon and a little piece of bread. And you're like, thank you. That's all you have to do, is just let yourself be loved here. Maybe you begin to imagine that you're in your own unique forest. Or you can be here with me in this forest in Massachusetts, in the northeast of the United States. There you go. Beautiful. Another big breath in. It is my joy to be here with you in the forest, among the trees, taking shelter from the rainstorm. I'm really not taking shelter from the rainstorm. I actually knew it was raining and I was like, I'm going out to record this with you. All weather. Beautiful. Another big breath in. But I'm immensely grateful that I have access to these beautiful spaces. For the Reiki practitioners out there who are just allowing yourself to receive this beautiful energy, part of what I find makes such a good Reiki session is when I'm able to conjure up real deep love and appreciation, because all of the Reiki passes through me and outwards. And so when I'm able to really feel the deep presence of the forest and feel that deep appreciation for myself and for you and for our connection, it just imprints on the Reiki. So when you're offering sessions to yourself or to your own, like explorations with nature, or another person even, or to an animal, really seeing if you can conjure up that appreciation. I used to always, when people would be on the table with their eyes closed, I would always imagine somebody as a child, because number one, a little monstrous little kiddo with her eyes closed, sleeping, is just like a little baby angel. I really do love kids. I say that in jest, but we've all seen seen those kids when they're having a bad moment. I shouldn't even say a bad moment. It's just like they're expressing big feelings. They're just expressing themselves. There you go. Another big breath in. But when I'm watching somebody on the table and kind of their eyes are closed, I'm offering them a Reiki session. It helps me to conjure my appreciation for them, right? Like just seeing the inner child in everybody. Sometimes it's easier to see the innocence in a child than an adult who you're like, you're all grown up, you should know better. Whereas we often offer children more grace. There you go. Another big breath in. And exhale. But however you want to do that, sometimes I would think about my cats. That would always make me feel so smiley and like open my heart up when I'd be offering a session to another person. Any way that helps you like really just open your heart, open to that vibration of that higher quality vibration of just love and appreciation will really imprint on the Reiki. So just a little insider tip. And I offer lots of tips on my newsletter. I have a Reiki and intuition mentorship. So come learn. Let's play. This is how I play. I literally go out into the forest and I just interact. And it's only, 13 years in that I actually started bringing a recording device with me. And not all areas that I go to are allow me to record. I always ask the space and they'll let me know, like, no, don't record here, or yes, this is a place, or further down. This is how I learn from nature itself. There you go, another big breath in. As we're flowing Reiki, we can learn from the master herself, Mother Nature. There you go. And that's how I draw my appreciation, is like, okay, a lot of my old videos are great. In the middle of winter, when it's really cold out, I'll do Reiki inside, but when it's even just a little chilly, a little rainy, I'm coming out. And that helps me open my heart for you. If you are having a really hard time conjuring any appreciation, and that is why you turned on this video, fear not. You can just plain old just receive. I got you. And if you are having a hard time conjuring any kind of appreciation right now, I just want to say that I'm really impressed that you're reaching for a state to feel a little better. When you're used to feeling gross all the time, it's hard to know, like, what feeling better actually looks like. But when you feel really good and then you feel yucky, it's like, oh, it's like, it's hard down here. And it's like, okay, it's like we can feel our way through it, and we can kind of incrementally allow ourselves to get back into a more open, joyous place. All levels have value and have importance and are divine. There you go. one of my teachers has really been encouraging me to just feel all of those hard feelings lately. And my inclination can often be to sometimes to avoid it, but the inclination can also be like, how do I get out of this state? Like, how do I alchemize? How do I transform this? But it's also okay just to feel it and be in inquiry and to hold space for some of that bigger stuff that feels heavy or kind of gnarly too. Beautiful. We're just going to do a couple more minutes here. We're just... what you can't see off of camera is there's a pond here, there's gentle rain, and then there's the whole other side of the mountain that I get to view at, and it's just so lush. When it rains a little bit and the sky is gray, it's like all the greens get even greener. All of the earth and the brown gets like a little darker, and the greens just come alive. And the birds are singing. There was a forget the name of the bird. It was blackbird with little orange on the wing. It just flew by. If you know, please type in the comments. I'll probably remember as soon as the filming is all done. Oop, and it's just a couple of feet away. Probably hearing its call. Take another for all those bird watchers out there. You probably know exactly. Beautiful. Another big breath in. And sigh it out. Just watching little things scurry under the understory here. The raindrops as they hit the pond, stretching out. Thank you so much for being here. I feel so grateful for you watching these videos. Please like or subscribe. Share with a friend. Here you go. Yeah, we're just doing our heart opening today. Our connections to the earth. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, wherever you are, or evening. And just know that anytime that you need a little break or a little refresher, these videos are here for you, and so is nature. All right, I'm like, I'm not ready to end the video just yet. We'll go on for another minute or so. I can just feel how much big pink energy is coming out of my hands right now. It's like pink and yellow. I took a mosaics class with a friend, and she's a professional mosaics teacher, Christine Keneally, and she had us do a Reiki meditation, and I didn't know what I was going to create. And right away, the banyan tree appeared to me. And it just showed me two little leaves. And so I looked it up online after I came out of the meditation, feeling like, oh yeah, I know that tree just showed up for me and just kind of gave me an image. And I looked up an image of the banyan, and I just caught this little, it was like a branch with some berries and the leaves. And then like Christine just was like, oh, that's a really beautiful composition right there. And she just zoomed in. And then there was the foundation of my mosaic. And that's where it all began. I don't know why I'm sharing that story with you, but it just felt like it popped into my mind, and it felt important to share. I'll put Christine's information in the comments, in the description. So if you are interested in learning about her workshops, she makes really cool like garden steppings, kind of mosaic, like garden stepping concrete stones. And she does all kinds of cool things. I love her work. But the little piece that I created is meant to be luminous. So it's not exactly like stained glass because it's a mosaic. So it doesn't have all of the, it's not all like every piece isn't flush against each other. But it's meant to be up in a window, and so the light comes through it. There you go. And then it's framed and hung. There you go. Another big breath in. And exhale. But my relationship with trees comes in all kinds of ways. All kinds of ways. It often comes into my writing. It comes in how I teach Reiki and intuition. The trees themselves come in to share their knowledge. My newsletter is super fun. So if you like nature writing, how to overcome our shame and our guilt, blended with kind of natural lessons. Please hop on the newsletter. All of that information is in the description as well. There you go. Another big breath in. All right, my friends, I hope you found some comfort and a little bit of rest today. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Please type in below anything that you saw or felt or experienced during this video, or I love hearing from you. Anything that might have touched you or spoke to you. All right, I'm wrapping up. Please like and subscribe. Helps this channel to grow. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are. Mwah.